Hey guys, loudscast here and welcome to What the Vlog for the 26th of July 2012. Yeah, great big announcement here, as some of you are aware of, I'm sure. We have a release date for Mr. Pandaria. Yep, 25th of September apparently. Someone told me this. I'll put a link in the description below for you guys so you can check that out and see if it's legit and stuff like that. I just sort of heard and it seems to be fairly official as far as I'm concerned. And what do you guys think on that? I mean, the MOP's been really bizarre. I mean, I'm going to use that to sum it up. Some of you would know that I've been live streaming some beta content and stuff. It's really odd as an expansion goes, and I'm going to try to go into a bit of detail as to what exactly I mean by that. There's parts of it I love, and there's parts of it I really, really hate. The parts of it I love is I love the way they've altered the glyphs. That was something that needed doing. There's a lot more interesting glyphs, a lot more hard choices to make there. The way the talents work, I'm not too hot on, especially as a hunter. The way that specs no longer feel as specific as they did before, like MM having like silencing shot and readiness. Now you can now play survival hunter and have that. You can now play BM hunter and do that. It's just really odd, and you lose some of your uniqueness as your spec, I feel. And the other big thing for me is the fact that the only way to get entrapment, which is a big thing we need for arena, that 4-second route on a target whenever we put a snake trap down or whatever, we can now only get that as playing survival, which is gonna be interesting. Are we gonna start seeing people playing survival in arena and RBGs and stuff like that? It's going to be really odd, and this is what I mean. I've done some of the new dungeons. I did a bit of a dungeon guide on the Stormstyle Brewery as well. I'm not 100% convinced by them. They feel really cartoony and zany. It's like walking into like some Warner Brothers Looney Tunes in some of those instances, and I don't really like that. I've loved the sort of more sort of gritty sort of feel that we had in Cataclysm. With the dungeon instances, there was a lot there right from the go, and I can't personally enjoy that style of artwork and design more than this sort of really cartoony sort of style. I mean, it gets worse, the fact that in some style brewery you have a mallet which you hit on the floor to make all the mobs jump up and die. I mean, yeah, it just feels a bit, dare I say it, a bit sort of childlike and a bit too sort of zany. I mean, there's been another couple of instances I've done, but maybe I need to go into more to get more of a sort of impression, and I'm also curious as to what you guys sort of think, so leave me a comment below. Okay, right, next thing I want to talk about is a bit to do with like my personal YouTube channel. At the minute, as we all know, World of Warcraft's a bit boring. You guys got to remember now that I've been doing video content on World of Warcraft for 12 months. Yeah, 12 months. Time flies when you're having fun. Now, as a YouTuber, and this is something which happens with various YouTubers, is you're going to get a bit bored of doing the same thing and talking about the same game. Now, I have been releasing some League of Legends videos, and also I have been live streaming quite a bit of League of Legends as well, and last night we even did The Walking Dead, and it's just because at the moment there is this dead period in WoW, and as a YouTuber doing the same thing over and over, the same content on the same game, can get a bit repetitive at times. It can get a bit frustrating. You're trying to think of new ideas, new stuff to do, new content to bring out. And I'd just like to say, guys, and this is something Towley said as well, is please try to support the individual YouTuber and not the game. I know a lot of you are subscribed to me for World of Warcraft content, but I can see the views. I look at the views, and if I do a WoW video, it can go up to 3k views, and that's more than like my subscribers. That's people getting a lot of likes out there, a lot of favorites, a lot of shares, stuff like that, which I'm really grateful for, but I'd like to see a bit more of that on the other content I do. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain what I'm saying here. I mean, I appreciate the support that people do give me, but I'd like to see some of that support transferred across to the other videos I do to try to get out to a larger audience in terms of other games. For example, I'm going to be bringing out the VODs of the Walking Dead live stream I did last night over the next couple of days on my channel, Now, it can be a bit disheartening at times, the fact that I did a League of Legends video. Now, admittedly, I'm not the greatest League of Legends player in the world, but I'm not the greatest WoW player in the world either. Like I said before, this people, if you want to see amazing stuff, subscribe to SkillCap, because I'm not at that level as a World of Warcraft player. I mean, I'll try to help people, advise people as best I can, but I'm just not at a level. I don't really have the time or energy to get to that level. I mean, I'm going to try next season in MOP. I really want to try pushing the PvP out a lot more, and I really want to try doing that. Anyway, I'm losing the point here. What I'm trying to say, guys, is basically I just like to see a bit more support on the content I do, and it's the same when I'm live streaming. I mean, I can live stream World of Warcraft, I can go up to 60-70 viewers on a stream. That's easy. But if I stream League of Legends, I'm lucky to get 10, so it'd be really good to see you guys just pulling together a bit more, just showing a bit more support. I mean, even if you come along for like the live stream when I'm live streaming LOL, I'll answer League of Legends questions. I'll try to communicate with you guys as best I can while I'm live streaming. So don't think just because I'm not streaming World of Warcraft I'm not going to talk about WoW. I'm fine talking about WoW regardless of what game. Anyway, that's my sort of mini rant over, and like I said, I'd really appreciate just a bit more support with the different games I'm playing, and you might discover something that is good, and you might go and get the game, which is awesome. I mean, I also play with people that subscribe to me and people on the stream in League of Legends as well. Okay, right, so I've had quite a few questions come in from the last What the Vlog, and I'm going to go through those. So we've got quite a few questions here, and if you want your question answering in the next one, which will probably come out in about 2 to 4 weeks time, I'd say. I don't really have a schedule for this. Just send me a message on YouTube or leave a question in the comments below. If I don't answer it, it's because I'm saving it for the next What the Vlog show. Okay, right, so this one comes in from Bramtime. Hey man, I was wondering why you aren't a partner. You're close to 3k subs. I am partnered, believe it or not. My YouTube channel is partnered. It's been partnered now for about 6 months, and it's partnered through Broadband TV stroke TGN, which is the network I am with, and I do videos TGN WoW and occasionally other TGN channels as well. So yes, my YouTube channel is partnered. The reason why I don't have one of those like banners going across the top of my channel, you know, which you get when you partner, which has like Facebook, Twitter, it's simply because I just don't have the time to make something like that in Photoshop. I did recently update my YouTube background. If you are a graphics designer out there who wants to do me a background, that would be great. I just simply don't have the time. A few of you may be aware I am also the channel manager for TGN World of Warcraft as well, and I also do other things within TGN, so that takes up a lot of my time, and then the spare time I do have goes into video production or live streaming. So that's basically why I don't have one of those top banners. But yeah, my channel has been partnered. I don't make a great deal of revenue off it. I don't really care, to be honest. If I make enough money just to pay my bills, my rent, and then just get to do this, you know, as a hobby, then that's fine. I don't, like I said, I don't make a great deal of money off having my channel partners, but it's nice that it is partnered. Now, if you are a YouTuber wanting to get your YouTube channel partnered, what I'll do is I'll put a link for you in the description below as to how to apply for TGN stroke Broadband TV YouTube partnership. Now, bear in mind, you have to have a minimum of 1,000 views per day in order to be partnered by TGN. Other networks have different requirements. I think the Game Station is still, you have to have a minimum of 3,000 subscribers. I think for Curse it's 5,000 subscribers. So every network's different, and the way the CPM and money you get on 1,000 views is different. Anyway, I hope that answers your question somewhat. Okay, right. Next question I've got here comes in from Lord Dustbringer, and this was quite a long one, so I'm just going to try to shorten it. It's in regard to one of my macros for my hunter. Basically, I have a start attack macro, which just does all your start attack stuff in one button and sends your pet off. You do your shot and you cast your hunter's mark. Okay, it's basically saying when I do that, my pet runs up to the target and monkey stuns him, which I do not want him to do. Can you please tell me if that happens to you and not just me, and if it's possible to avoid that from happening? Okay, I know exactly what is going on here. Just bear with 1 minute. I'm just going to log in to World of Warcraft, and then we are going to sort this out for you. Why is my fraps not running properly? Oh, okay, that's why. Right, okay, so I'm logged in on beta here. Right, okay, when you summon a pet out, you have abilities across here. One of these abilities is your Bad Mana or Monkey Stun. What you want to do is you want to make sure that's turned off just by clicking it once, and that should stop the boss from moving around it and that will mean that you're in control of it. Because what your pet will do is, if you have these abilities active, it will go up to your target and it'll start using all your pet abilities, so make sure that's off. The other thing you want to make sure that is off as well is your growl as well. Growl is a waste of your pet's focus, basically. There are certain situations where you will use growl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an advanced hunter macros guide. It's actually planned as the third part, and that's going to come out on this channel. It's not going to go out on TGN WoW, it's going to come out on this channel, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to be talking advanced macros, we're going to be talking about using stuff like growl, getting different monkeys out to reset your freedom, stuff like that. That will come out probably next week, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, make sure that those abilities are off, and then your start attack macro will work fine. Anyway, I hope that helps and answers your question. Okay, right, okay, let's go on to the next question here. I've just come back to the game after 3 years away, and my shaman has been boosted to level 80 with Skull Resurrection. Unfortunately, there is a big gap in my knowledge. Your videos are providing a big help, but it would be good to know what add-ons etc. you use. Okay, this is an add-ons question. Cool, fine. I've done a UI and add-ons video. What I will do is I will link it in the description below for you. That one came in from French publisher 72. Okay, on to the next question here. Like I said, guys, there is quite a few. Hey mate, I've been absent from WoW for roughly 3 to 4 months. I was wondering, is leveling a hunter through PvP fun? I level the car via PvP, and if I buy WoW again, that's what I would like to do. Okay, that's cool. I basically started off the leveling through PvP stuff because I thought it'd be an interesting series to do and to see if it could actually be done and be achievable. Is it fun? Yes, parts of it are definitely fun, doing all those battlegrounds. Is it a quicker way to level rather than conventionally doing like quests, dungeons, the odd battleground here and there? No, it will take a lot longer. I think my playtime, I should have the figure to hand really, but not prepared, was about 9 days in total, and that was straight up leveling 3 battlegrounds from level 10. I also did a video on like advising like where to get gear and stuff like that, and again I'll link that in the description below for you. Okay, and last question here is to do with a Razor Naga. Okay, hey loudscast, I just got a Razor Naga Molten Edition. I was wondering, how do I keybind the 2 side buttons to shift and control? Okay, you need to get the Razor Naga drivers. This isn't entirely clear in regards to this when you do actually get a Naga. From the Razor site, you can get the Razor Naga drivers. Now what that does, it also gives you a program which means that you can, I'll just show you here, you can sort of keybind this button here, and you can also keybind your 2 side buttons there. So what I tend to have set up is I will have that as Alt, just because it's easier for me to push. So when I push that down, I do my Alt and abilities, and my side buttons, because I don't tend to use them that much, because it can actually be quite difficult for me to move across there, I just have them set to zoom in, zoom out. That's it. I find I can use my keyboard and my Naga for all my other binds, but if you feel comfortable binding that to something more useful and you can use it in Arena, then awesome, go ahead. I'm not saying the way I do it is right at all, it's just what I personally feel comfortable with. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.